Well, good morning. Now, if you're here today, just raise your hand if you're here. Oh, good, you're here. This is great. This is a special Sabbath, isn't it? How'd you like the new school? It's the first time I've been in it. That's interesting, isn't it? Hey, do you like children's stories? Okay, I do too. In fact, we got Chase Adams. He's going to help me to do an experiment. Do you like experiments? Yeah. Hey, do you like things that fly? How many of you like things that fly? You like things that fly? You know, I was reading, and there's a place over in Italy where they fly things. But you know what? It's a mountain. Can a mountain fly stuff?
No.
Yeah, this mountain does. This mountain is called Mount Etna. Now, how many of you have seen Mount Etna? Any of you kids seen Mount Etna? Okay, how about parents seen Mount Etna? Cool, I haven't, so I need to go see that. But you know what it does? It belches out a big old ring. In fact, it's a smoke ring. It's a lot of steam and it has a lot of other stuff in it. But it belches out this huge smoke ring about the size of 2 football fields into the air about a mile. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
You know, some things in nature are really bizarre and really kind of interesting. Can you imagine a mountain, a volcanic mountain, shooting up and making a smoke ring? Now, this isn't a smoke ring or a steam ring, it's a plastic ring, but a smoke ring out of that volcano and shooting it up in the air about a mile high, and it lasts for about 10 minutes. Is that kind of some strange power? Oh, that's amazing power that volcanoes have. Well, you know what? Let's try to do an experiment, because experiments, that's how we learn stuff. In fact, I've got some cans over here. Let's take a look at this. You know what this is? It's a trash can. That's right. And in fact, we could use it for a musical instrument, but we're not going to do that today. But we're going to use it for a volcanic mountain, just like the Mount Etna. And so what I've done is I've got a trash can, and what's on the bottom of it?
A circle.
It's not a hole. So if you want to make one of these, you've got to get permission, okay? Because it's just a hole in a trash can. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use a little fog machine, and we're going to fill up this container, this trash can, with some fog, all right? And in fact, Chase is going to help me right here, because he's got the little button right here, the little remote control that turns it on. You remember what to do, but wait, not yet, because we practice this. You know, if you ever do experiments, you need to practice. Now, here we go. Let me grab this handle. Here we go. And if Chase is going to push the button once, go ahead, push it. Hello? Okay. All right, no, okay, whoa, hang on right there. Okay, one more time. What? Okay, let it go. There, just like that. We're going to get a little fog in here. Let's see if we can make a smoke ring in the gym. Could we do that? Wow. Okay. All right. Let's keep this. Wait. All right. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Whoa. Let's let all of this fog disappear. Did you see that smoke ring just travel in the air? Well, you know, that's what we call a vortex. And vortexes are really kind of interesting shapes in nature. They really are. But you know, let me ask you a question. What was the size of the hole?
Circle.
It was a circle, that's right. Hey, let's try a different experiment. Let's change the shape of the hole in the bottom of the can. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, whoa, hang on. I know, it just goes by itself. It's kind of like Mount Etna. Here, grab a hold of the trash can. Why don't you bring that trash can over here? And you know what we did? We changed the size of the hole over here. Okay, can you pick that up and show them the bottom? Show them the bottom, pick it up. What's the size of the hole? It's square. Now let me ask you a question. If we have a square hole in the bottom of the trash can, what shape ring do you think we're going to get out? Do you think it's going to be square? Raise your hand if you think it's going to be square. Okay, raise your hand if you don't care. I'm glad you're sitting there all out. Shall we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, here's our little button, Chase.
But it won't.
Well, let's try it. Don't give it away. Here we go. All right, let's go. Push the button once. Okay. And push it again. Okay, just like that. All right. Let's check it out. Is it going to be square or is it going to be round? Wow. It sure looks like it's round to me. Now, isn't that interesting? Wow. That is so cool. That is very interesting. Now, let me ask the question, was the smoke ring, was it round or square? It was round. Even though we had a square hole in the bottom of the trash can, the smoke came out round. Do you know that that's a law of nature? Did you know that? That's a scientific law. You know, who made all scientific laws anyways? Who made them up? Jesus did. That's right. That's interesting. That is, liquid dynamics tells us that that has to be. That's interesting to me. You know, have you ever seen a tree that has a square trunk? Have you ever seen that? No, I've never seen a tree that had a square trunk. You know, and some plants, most plants have round stems. Some plants don't, but most do. Do you know that round is the strongest structure in nature? Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's really, really strong. That's why when God made the trees, He made the tree trunks what shape?
Circle.
Circle, a round one, because they have to take lots of weather and lots of wind, and they have to be very, very strong. Well, God knew that, and that's why He designed things the way that He did. Isn't that interesting? That's right, and God knows what's best for you and I. That's why He tells us that we should love Him, because He's got our very best in mind for us. Don't you think so? I think so too. Hey, I want to thank Chase for helping me with our experiment. And you know, next time you see something round, think about the strongest structures in nature. What shape is an egg? It's kind of oval, it's kind of round, it's an arch, and those are very, very strong structures. What shape is your head? It's not square, is it? No. That would be a weak structure, and when somebody sat on your head, it would probably squish a little bit, wouldn't it? But it's round, and it's very, very strong. And God made things strong because He knew that we would need strong things. Hey, you've been a great audience today. Why don't you go back to your seats, and thank you very much.